Hi everyone, Daryl Heath here for Layers Magazine. In today's Photoshop demo, I'll show you how to create nice table styles just like the one you'll see on screen here. So let's begin. Go to File, New, Preset 500 by 500, background color of white is fine. Any foreground color swatch is fine at the moment, that'll be changed later. Select the rectangle tool, shape layer set in the options bar, and draw your basic table shape. With the shape layer active, revert to the line tool, go back to the options bar and select subtract from shape layer and draw a series of vertical and horizontal lines that will represent the table cells, rows and columns. Just like that. Actually, I'll draw another row. Select each row line to evenly distribute them from the options bar. Select each column line and evenly distribute them from the options bar. Actually, I'm going to add another row. And using the same process, select the rows. I'll evenly distribute those. There we go, that's a bit better. As you can see how easy it is to add and subtract from the shape, I'll add another one down here on the bottom. Again, select tool, select the rows, and it evenly distributes. There we go. I'll select all rows and line and columns. Using the arrow key, I'll nudge it upwards. Just like that. Now that we have the basic shape created, deselect it, and you can see that the lines that were created will cut through the basic shape, and these here will be used or combined with layer styles that will help define the table. So now let's enhance this table using some styles or layer effects. To the right of the shape layer, I'll double click. In the layer style dialog, I'll go straight to the color overlay. Change the default red to something, say green. That looks fine. I'll go straight to the inner shadow. Set the choke to 100%. Angle at 90. And I'll reduce the size just a little. And the distance. Basically setting the distance to, as you can see in the preview, lining up with the actual lines that were subtracted from the main shape. I'll bring the size up a little more, and I'll reduce the opacity down just a little bit. There we go. You can go ahead further with other styles. I'm going to leave those alone for now, just to give you the general idea. I'll click OK to commit. The last step in this process is to basically add type layers. So for the table header area, columns and rows, we'll select the type tool, horizontal type. When you hover over an area that has been divided, you'll see that the type and a path feature kicks in. When you click once, it'll automatically select that area that was intersected or divided as a row or a column in the previous step. So now all I have to do is type away. And whatever I type will be inheriting properties from the character and the paragraph palette. So for example, I have center aligned here. It could be left aligned, and you can see that the type will shift only to that area that was intersected. I'll leave it at center. Go back to the character palette. You can adjust table, baseline shift, and so on. I'll leave it at that for now, so that's good enough. Now you have to select the shape layer again, type tool, and continue on to the other areas. In this particular case, obviously my font size is way too big, so I'll reduce the font size, baseline shift, let's bring that back up to somewhere around there in the middle. And so on. Reselect the shape type tool. Reselect the shape type tool. Reselect the shape. And finally, for the last one, I'll leave it at that there for now, but as you can see, basic shape divided by the line tool using the subtract from shape area. Add a few styles. Using the type on the path feature, it automatically detects what was intersected and adds it only to that area to create a nice table style.